Peace, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to episode 407? 407 of the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. Click the bell for notifications wherever you listen to your content so you can get that notification when I drop new media. Energy up, health is wealth. First off, we want to say Happy New Year's and all that to everybody. Hope you had a very peaceful New Year's coming in. Across the country we didn't, but I hope you know what I mean, because that means you still here, had a very peaceful New Year's. That shrimp cocktail, I had to force myself to pop the bottle. I popped the bottle well after New Year's, you know what I'm saying? I had to force myself to pop that joint though, because I ate them nachos. I told you I made these nachos, and it was a wrap. I didn't even... I was straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ball dropped, call, okay, let's call the kids. It is what it is, man. So, new year, do what you need to do. Tighten up the things that you let slack in 2024 and bring some new things into your life, improve some things, recognize your inefficiencies and inequalities. And if it takes the new year for you to start moving towards improving those, go ahead. What I suggest for you to do, those of you that have a hobby, keep your fucking hobby, whatever it is. Don't let nobody take your hobby away from you. If you're a grown-ass man and you still like to play video games in your downtime, hey, keep your hobby. If your woman don't understand you with that, it's time to get a new woman. Young women, if something you do, like if you want to spend an hour in the fucking mirror every day, that's your hobby, right? You know what I'm saying? You making your face and you do it differently and you all this shit and all that. Hey, man, that's your hobby. If motherfucker don't understand it, get them the fuck out of there as well. You know what I'm saying? It's constructive. It's for you. You ain't bothering nobody, so just make sure you do what you do. There is no immaturity in still liking to do things that's considered things for the youth, right? Or whatever. If it's keeping you out of trouble and you're able to sometimes think during that time, it is what it is. Like, the only New Year's resolution I have is to get back in this damn studio. Ever since I got that damn TV out there, still waiting for my love seat to get delivered. My back been hurting every day since September. I ain't back here no more, and I can tell the difference in my body. Just trying to get, not being back here. But I remember when this studio office was everything I fucking had. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just blessed to be able to have different spaces. I've always had a space out there, but when technology get outdated, you gotta do what you gotta do. So enough about me. Y'all know what it is. Oh, and that job or that career you wanted to go after that shit. It's going to pay off dividends because you decided to take that step forward, man. So that's what I say, man. Happy New Year's once again. I think we done now because this is 6. Yeah, we done with the Happy New Year's after the 5th, man. So we good. I want to send thoughts and prayers to all the lives that were affected, of those that were murdered in New Orleans on New Year's Day about 3-something in the morning. Senseless act of violence, man. People do shit for different reasons. I don't understand the people that want to film the dead and go live and post that shit. I don't understand that. That's something I would never do. I don't understand the people that take pictures at funerals of people in the casket. I don't understand that. So people have their own way of coping. That's what I know. And that's what they're doing. But just always be mindful. If the family asks you to take that shit down, just take it down because that is somebody's family member. And you might have been trying to break the news because this is social media. But remember, it's families that got to see that. And they could not even be looking for it and it come to them. And they don't want to see their loved one like that regardless. So, but thoughts and prayers to everyone that lost their life. And regardless why dude did it, he gone. You know what I mean? He got a family that's grieving over him. Thoughts and prayers to him and his family. Thoughts and prayers to the man in Las Vegas that blew up the Cybertruck. You know what I mean? He has a family that love him too. I don't know if this is mental health issues, and if it is, people just talk to somebody. Remember the wheel of emotions. I showed y'all last week. If we can start the new year with the shit again, listen. In this circle are things I can control. Choices I make, my words, my boundaries, my response, learning from mistakes, my thoughts, taking good, kind care of my feelings, my attitude, my beliefs and opinions, my actions, asking for help, and my efforts, right? Outside of this circle are things I cannot control. The weather, what other people do, other people's opinions and beliefs, the past, what other people say, how other people feel, others' mistakes, what other people think. You cannot control what people do, say, or think, or if they listen to you. I'm noticing that with my basketball team. They don't listen, so a moment of silence for everybody that lost their life, man. All right, we back, y'all. All right. I did buy some new sounds for the machine, so it will be coming, but we're going to start off right here. We're going to start off with the last beat I made in 2023. Now, this is September, so we're going to rock and roll with it, huh? We're going to rock and we're going to roll with it. Show her the pretty thing, she roll with it. And I'm trying to be old with it, tell her to come through, and I'm going to be a show with it. Show her how I get done, I get done. Hey, be number one. Make her come back. You know what she came for. Giving her, on the front door, letting her know she gonna be my main. Oh, no. All right. Yo, what the fuck is going on at Fox, nigga? What's going on at Fox, man? What's going on at Fox, man? They got accusations against my man Skip Bayless, man. You know what I'm saying? he was allegedly, it's a lawsuit, a 40-something page lawsuit, fam, over prolonged hugging, pressing chest against a woman's breast, right? And an offer to pay the woman $1.5 million for sex, SEX. Ain't no box to this. I ain't giving you $100. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. You crazy. You know what I mean? This is a gift. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? Listen, I'm not giving you nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't giving you no paper. My woman, I take care of her. I ain't paying her for sex. Y'all crazy as hell. $1.5 million? I don't give a damn what she look like. I'm not paying for shit. All right, so this is from Athline Sports, from the Soup. Quote, Mr. Bayless made another advance at Ms. Faraji. Isn't that Faraji? Ms. Faraji responded, quote, Skip, stop. You have a wife, end quote. Mr. Bayless responded, quote, aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives? Quote, come on, man. It's not funny. Believe all women. It's not funny. It's not funny. 40 pages of this shit. Aren't you a Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives? So, Skip, you wanted to buy it and marry her? Come on. That's what she's trying to say. Right down. So, reportedly, Joy Taylor, when she Miss Faraji came to Joy, like, Joy, they're sexually harassing me. Like, man, what the fuck, Joy? You be going through this shit. Joy told her, get over the advances, motherfucker, huh? So you saying another woman told you to get over the shit? I don't know about that one, though. That's the one out of everything. Like, you know what I mean? We go believe all women and then evidence trump all the bullshit. But this is he say, she say. So without this shit being recorded somewhere, it's going to be very, 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 very hard to prove, but Joy told her to get over the advances from the motherfuckers. That's crazy, huh? But that's all she said. So I ain't got 40 pages to read of this shit. I ain't got 50 pages to read about Cassie. I ain't got 900 to read about the fucking Trump shit with the Project 2025. The main points of that shit, we know what it is. We know it's a crock of bullshit, and they bringing that shit to the government, though. But listen. Per the New York Post, Mr. Bayless responded that even if she had been dating Mr. Sharp, which she wasn't, it shouldn't matter due to her professional relationship with Bayless. Skip told the lady, hey, I heard you was fucking Shannon. Oh, man. Rest in peace to Kobe. Mama, didn't Kobe do that to Shaq? We don't do that. So the chick, you want to do up the chick, you said, I heard you was fucking Shannon shit. So basically, she trying to say that Skip was saying, you fucking Shannon, bitch, fuck me too. Like, damn. And he was going to pay for it. Come on, B. I get it. Believe all women. However, we have to understand that evidence trumps all the bullshit. So now it's coming out. Joy Taylor was fucking Emmanuel Acho and one of the producers to move up in the company. What else she say? Some other shit. Yeah. So now motherfuckers ain't posting on social media and all this shit, man. Y'all can't let a motherfucker get to you. But their representatives probably like, don't say shit. Don't say shit. So we'll see what happened at Fox News. It's unfortunate for all parties involved, though. This is very unfortunate. Rather fact or fiction. That's what I say. All right, move on. Let's bring some drums in with this bitch. Let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, come on. Okay. NFL Week 18, end of the week. Y'all know I was pissed from the get-go last week when the Eagles wanted to sit Saquon and other starters in regular season finality. Y'all had the number 2 seed locked up. I get it. Don't want to risk no injury. I get it. But, motherfucker, it's bullshit. He was 101 yards away, not 150, 130, nigga. Like, he been getting 100 and something every game down there, and he's playing against the weak-ass Giants and the mellow-ass. Come on, B. Y'all got to let him get that shit. As a coach, knowing he came out of games to get younger cats reps, you play him that first half and let him do it. I understand why I got to play him, and I got to play him, and I got to play him. I get all that shit. Why we can't play him, get the shit, and rest motherfuckers at the same time and still win the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. At least he's one of 9 out of 1,500 running backs in the league's history to ever surpass 2,000 yards. But fucking give him a shot. 101 away, and you can tell on his face he was pissed, man. You know what I mean? But we know who do shit the right way, right? Mike Evans was 85 yards away from tying Jerry Rice with 11 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons yesterday, right? He's playing. They going for it. However, it's because winning their end for the playoffs, so he had to play any motherfucking way. Not the same in Philly. I get it. History is history, though. History is history, though. If we can get history and get in the playoffs, if we can stay healthy and all this shit, we ain't in control of none of this shit. And when Mike did this shit, I felt that in my body, like, hell yeah, Mike, right? TB went for that record. Dave's up. New Orleans threw that pick. TB went for that record with one play. We said, we're going to get this shit in one play. If we could have took the knee, we're going to get this shit. And they did a little out route, and Mike got that shit, got 7 yards and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. 35 seconds left. They're in. Evans got that $3 million bonus and that roster. That's love right there. Shout out to the Detroit Lions for being back-to-back division champions. Their first since 1954. And the first time was 1954, they was number 1 seed. The Lions is the team you gotta love. Like, that's everybody team now. Like, if you rooting for one motherfucking team, right? If you ain't got no skin in the race or no horse in the race or whatever, right? You're going to be rooting for the Lions, man. After all, we all know the shit that they went through. And everybody loved Barry Sanders. I can't find a Barry Sanders hater. I can't find a Megatron hater. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They went through some rough times. So teams like that, you want the motherfuckers to win, man. Now, Vikings 14-3, them 2 losses to Detroit, man. That shit that was ass whooping. And they ain't even got all them motherfuckers on defense, right? Gotta get that paper, dog. Gotta get that paper, dog. I know, and I'm the dog, and So these incentives and shit. What did he get? Geno got $6 million in incentives yesterday. $2 million per incentive and shit. He had like 3, like 10 wins, over so many amount yards passing, over so many completion percentage of game started and shit. No doubt. On the other hand, you got Jerry Jones down in Dallas, didn't start Cooper Rush due to the Cowboys not wanting to pay him $550,000 bonus for a percentage of plays, like 53%. That shit. Got to get that paper, dog. Hey. Now, Jerod Mayo, after 1 year with the Patriots, is out. All because they didn't know they was going to have an opportunity to get Mike Vrabel, because I think Mike Vrabel got fired a little bit later or some shit like that. So that's a big what the fuck, but they can get Vrabel not right now. So then my thing with Bob Kraft, now you picking and choosing your former players, which one is better than the other motherfucker, and I get it. Vrabel went and won though, but this is the same roster that Bill had last year and went 3-14 with, right? This year Mayo went 4-13, Bob. Like, damn no. New England had the number 1 pick, and with the win yesterday, they dropped to 4th. So was that Mayo like, fuck y'all finna fire me anyway, fuck y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, y'all ain't getting number 1. What was the Patriots gonna do with that shit besides trade that shit to try to get T. Higgins or something? I don't know what they was gonna do, but we'll see. What is Tyreek talking about, man? Let's bring some drums in for Tyreek. So Tyreek says he out, doesn't want to be in Miami anymore. How, nigga, you left Mahomes for Tua. Said Tua was a better thrower of the ball, which he might beat in Mahomes, but you left Mahomes for Tua after winning the ball because they gave you like $5 or $6 million more dollars than what KC can do type shit, right? Now you want out? What about Tua coming back next year, though? But he injury prone, so now you want to be out? You took yourself out of the game in the 4th quarter and wasn't available according to McDaniel, so who you tell, the offensive coordinator, the wide receiver coach and shit? Like, I ain't playing no more. Nigga, you wasn't hurt. So was that when you found out y'all couldn't make the offs? Man, that shit weak. And guess what? Everybody know that shit too. Everybody know you did that shit. That's what make it not cool. Now, it's 2025. His ass is signed until after next season. Y'all do the math, man. So somebody got to want that. Somebody got to want that. Well, Tyreek ain't going nowhere because he can't really. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might give him some draft picks, but what they going to give him? I mean, by the way, we was talking about New England dropping number 4. The Titans will have the number 1 pick in the draft. So we got to see. We got time to talk about the draft shit. Once these pro days, excuse me. All right. Shout out. Oh, what's your fantasy? Oh, yeah. What's your fantasy? What's your fantasy? What is gonna be? Is it gonna be me with you, with me? Rolling down it. Doing what we wanna do. Playing for keeps. Packing that heat. Running I ski. Anywhere I want to, you know me. Hey, what's your fantasy like? I'm motherfucking Confidence in the Klutch Fantasy League. I got another title. That's 3 in 5 years. The first year I got the title. Then last year I got the title, and this year, that means I went back to back. Crown of King, baby. 3 in 5 years, nigga. I call that a dynasty, motherfucker. Yeah. I call that a fucking dynasty. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the league, man. Thank you for making me a motherfucking winner. All right, NBA. I think we got a 4-pack. All these aggravating ass motherfuckers in the league and shit, right? Chuck got at JJ last Thursday over driving down the NBA ratings. Some shit JJ Redick said, talking about the way the game is covered with shows like Inside the NBA, all that shit. Get the fuck out of here, JJ. You was just in the media last year being a pompous, arrogant asshole sometimes about motherfuckers saying shit, doing shit and all that shit, what you didn't like and all that. Motherfucker might have said they didn't want to watch you because they didn't like your tone. Come on, JJ. We can't do that, though. Much love, JJ, though. Don't do that, though. Jimmy Butler says he's not happy in Miami and shit. So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They said the motherfucker want to play shooting one-legged J's and shit. Miami suspended them 7 games. Jimmy's done. Miami ain't bringing them back. So my thing is, yo, Jimmy, we got to get you by the trade deadline. Get you out of here. If not, you're going to have to finish the year, B. And then guess what? You opting out of this motherfucker. You want to get out? Opt out, nigga. We ain't finna help you out. We ain't finna send you to a contender, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We ain't sending you nowhere you need to go. I hear Stephen A. talking about that Phoenix shit. I don't know, though. Can Jimmy hit the trades like folks can? Cause you got Devin Booker, the king of the mid-range, with KD, and the motherfuckers step out and hit trades. But you know Bradley Beal, he that trade specialist. So can Jimmy hit trades like Bradley Beal? If your answer is no, we're not trading Bradley Beal away for Jimmy Butler. Sorry. Both, you know what I'm saying? Both of them be hurt right now. Both of them got miles on them, though. So, we'll see. Okay, now it's aggravated motherfuckers in this league. De'Aaron Fox. I said, damn, folks, you can't grab a motherfucker like that. Desmond Gang, because what was that little Scottie Pippen shit? Like, grabbed him and shit. Was that little Scottie Pippen and shit? Desmond Gang came in there and shit like, hey, man, freeze that shit. And then all this hold me back, Malik Monk and shit. What, motherfucker, all this shit? Like, man, come on, B. This is Friday. Then Wemby getting mad, trying to check Russ, who he thought took out his leg. Hey, Russ. Hey, little motherfucker. Hey, man. Watch that shit next time. Russ like, man, get this motherfucking. Russ looking like, nigga, I crip walk all over your motherfucking face, man. Shut your punk ass up. Like, funny, fam. Right? Crazy as fuck, dog. Everybody got a problem with a motherfucker touching them and shit. Like, motherfuckers ain't doing this shit on purpose, B. Some niggas is, though. I get it, though. But everybody was like on one this weekend. Then you got crazy as fuck, right? I mean, Bron passed MJ for the most 30-point games and shit with 563. Only the haters say it took him 7 more seasons. Of course it took him 7 more seasons, motherfucker. He played 7 more seasons, Jordan, you stupid motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that just lets you know how great Mike is and was. Motherfucker, like, so when we talk that GOAT shit, I understand we throwing GOAT James up in the mix, motherfucker, but Mike, nigga, is Mike. Y'all gotta understand that number means something. You know what I mean? However, Brian got the record now, and it's a stat and it's a fact. So when they go, they ain't gonna look at, Brian got it, but he did it in less games. Nah, nigga, it's all good. So it's all good. You know what I mean? So we'll figure it out, man. Draymond Green, he fouled Zach Edey, right? Hard. Around his neck. Like, almost looked like Rudy when he grabbed him up. Edey pushes him and Dre gets the flagrant upgrade and all this shit, and Dre gets attacked after hitting the three and talking shit to the refs like, yeah, nigga, I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy. Niggas is tripping in the league. They tripping, fam. Emotional in the bitch. Niggas be tripping. But they playing hard and having fun, so you gotta love it. You gotta love it. But man, all this don't touch me, motherfucker, don't touch me shit, man. This game is physical, B. You gotta get physical back. That's it. D-Rose, man. Player D-Rose. We'll get his jersey retired next season by the Bulls. That whole little Derrick Rose night on what was that, the 4th? That shit was fire. Just all the shit. Yakeem Noah and all that shit, man. That shit was dope. They had a little half-an-hour thing on the Bulls YouTube channel in the film room. That shit was dope. That's a dope-ass film room, too, y'all. Ooh. Film media room. Shout out to D-Rose, man. Hey, the youngest MVP to do this shit, man. Youngest MVP. What, he got that shit like a 19? Man, he came through like a hurricane. Telling them punk ass Adidas. I had them Adidas, man. I took them motherfuckers back. I sprained my ankle 3 times in a month. Last night, the Thunder beat the Celtics, man. Handed that ass to them. 15-game winning streak. Of course, Hardenstein with the shit too. Said something to White after the live because they got tangled up and shit and all that shit. Like, you grab my leg type shit, man. Soft ass shit in the league, man. Hey, man. That's it, man. We just had to come in, man, drop some shit with y'all, man. Oh, my MVP. Gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Hey, I gotta go back. Tell it, and you know that. Wrote them, and hold that. All right. So my NFL MVP before we get up out of here. Okay, the Baltimore Ravens are 12-5. Lamar. 4,100 yards passing, 66%. 900 yards on the ground. 45 touchdowns in the air. 4 rushing. 4 interceptions. Josh Allen, 13-4. Number 2 seed in the thing. Lamar, number 3. 3,731 yards, 64% passing, 531 on the ground, 28 in the air, 12 on the ground, rushing, 6 interceptions. Allen was not expected to do shit. They the number 2 seed. There's a game in between them. I told y'all last week, if you take Allen's record and give it to Lamar, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit. What Allen did without having a true number 1 and losing 2 wide receivers and a killer on defense and had that team 13-4 with the shit that he can control on his side, man. Whew. Lamar had motherfucking a 1,900-yard back behind him. Derrick Henry. Man. Lamar had plenty of weapons to throw to. 45 TDs. So because of that, he had plenty of weapons to go to. Motherfucker, he produced. You know what I mean? He produced. And his numbers is better. Like all across the board. So all across the board, the numbers are better. I'm rolling with Lamar, y'all. All right, y'all, we out. Bring them drums back. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the love. Hey, it's a new year, man. It's a conference together. Continuously. Get your clutch together. Continuously. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com and wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Click that bell for notification. New content when I drop. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. I'm talking about you, and you. Huh? Follow us on X, Instagram, and KITK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Week. Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezus, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla Digger, your host, Confidence in the Clutch Podcast with Donald Nelson. The Confidence in the Clutch Podcast is about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. If you listen to this, if you listen during the daytime, create a great day on purpose, man. You know what I mean? If you listen at nighttime, have a safe and healthy night, y'all. We about this joint, man. Peace. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.